So they put a lot of work inside, and I think our generation was blessed that we could then live really safely. We could benefit from the school system. You don't have to pay for the school system. There was a kindergarten, there was insurance, health insurance. The social state was really had a good system so that you can.
So, how was life in terms of education here in Ghana?
Yeah.
We have nursery, from nursery, which are for the little babies.
Yeah.
You go to the kindergarten.
Yes, kindergarten.
From kindergarten, you go to the primary
school. Grundschule is called primary school.
Primary. Yeah. So from the primary stage, you go to the junior high and the high school before. Is it the same with you in Germany?
Yeah, it's like this. Kindergarten was really, really nice in the school because, you know, in this age where I grew up in this, in these years, I think we were really blessed because there was a whole generation after this crazy world war who really built something up, and with a lot of help from all the countries, you know, USA and all these countries, they really, and the people also, they make really crazy stuff to build everything up like this because there was so much destroyed. So they put a lot of work inside, and I think our generation was blessed that we could then live really safely. We could benefit from the school system. You don't have to pay for the school system. There was a kindergarten, there was insurance, health insurance. The social state was really had a good system so that you can.
So there was a kindergarten, and you're talking about there was a health insurance, and these are things from the government.
These are things from the government, which
you don't pay for it.
Yeah, they install. Yeah, they install. They got a good medical system all over the place where you can go. They got all this stuff made up, and the school also don't have to pay. You didn't have to pay for the school, so the state school system. You can go there. We can benefit from them, and so we grew up. It's a nice thing. Yeah.
Okay, so when you come to Ghana, there is this mentality. I want to clarify from you. We believe, or we are meant to believe, that when you travel to the Western world, let's take Germany because you're from Germany.
Yeah.
In Ghana, we have the public schools, which belongs to the state.
Yeah.
Where your wards can go to school without paying actual school fees, and they are exempted from a lot of bills. The government takes those bills. Getting to a certain stage, when you compare the people who go to these public schools to people who go to private institutions, the level of intelligence is on a different level. So you can pick a student from a public school or a state school, maybe, let's say, maybe in the primary one, and then you pick another student from the private sector, primary one. When you put them together to demonstrate their academical ability, most of the time, we are meant to believe that those who are going to the private schools are more intelligent.
How different level? Do you think so? Yeah.
No, this is what we know. We made to believe. In Germany, you have a system where you have a private school and then the state school, and the level of, impact are different, or someone who goes to the state school and the private school, they are on the same level when it comes to academic performance.
First of all, we can speak about this question the whole night.
Okay.
Because there's so many things you have to speak about it, but it's not easy to. But as I grew up, 1978, I was born. Then I was in school like till the end, till I get the certificate to make studies in the university. You make like 13 years in a school, 13 years, and the system was not like it's going to be now. It's changing. I finished school in 1999. So from
Wow.
1999 to 2025, there's a lot of
A
years.
lot of
Yeah.
changes.
So a lot of changes.
Yeah.
And now the changes are like, in Germany, the private schools, they're coming also. And when you got a lot of money, you are willing to bring your kids on the
children.
private school.
Okay.
Because the normal school, they are full. They can't school you individual. They can't do so much stuff with your children. When you're in a private school, you have small classes. You have high digital equipment. So you have a lot of benefits on
Good,
private schools.
good. This is the clarification I want.
Yeah.
So it means that
Mm,
the private sector,
mm,
they try to upscale their standard of education
yeah.
compared to the government
Yeah.
or the state institution,
Yes.
simply because the state institution is open for all kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the schools are almost full all the time.
Yeah. It's the
But
same.
the private, because it's expensive,
It's the same. Yeah.
it's only the rich class
Yeah.
that is able to.
It's the same. And the German school system, you can check this on the internet, you can Google it, you can speak with AI about this theme. But the school system in Germany is all, when you have not so much money, yeah, you definitely have not these chances in this school system. Because when you see the school system in Germany with the Abitur, you have a lot of stuff. And also the people in this system, they don't get it without get extra education beside the school. So it starts in 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. The people have to do after the school, there comes a special teacher and is helping them with mathematics, with English, with German. Because if not, they will not get it. There's a lot of people.
Okay,
so you have to pay for this extra.
Right. So
You pay
if
extra.
I understand,
Yeah.
if your child is not going to these private schools,
Mhm.
then you would need to pay extra.
A lot of people pay extra. And this can do people who have the money to pay extra. And if you don't pay extra, you need time to help them, because a lot of people are helping them kids to get the work done, so that they can show. If you got parents who are hustling, who have not the money, they are two parents have different jobs, they don't have the time, the kid is on its own, and it's really hard to go through the system, but these kids who go through the system are extra good people, but it's not hard, and it's a sign that the German system is not like equal system for everyone.
Wow.
So it's definitely.
As you hear him speak,
Yeah.
so it is clear that everywhere you go in this world, money makes the most difference in every situation. If you have the money, you can have access to some of the good stuff.
Yeah.
But if you don't have, so it means that we really need to work so hard.
That's
Parents,
that's
to give our kids a better life.
That's true.
Compared to what we are experiencing now.
That's true.
Anyways, which means as the system is in Ghana, Germany too, it's similar. But do you think, from your own opinion, that if I want to bring my child from Africa, Ghana, to come to Germany to study, is a better option compared to the Ghana education system?
For me, you have to, first of all, you have to decide. Every school is different. Okay. So you can't say like this is like this is like that, because I know schools, they're different. It depends from the owner of the school, from private school. But for me, I don't know the school system in Ghana, the private school system, but when I listen and I hear there are about 11 children in the class. And I think if you got really nice educated teachers in Ghana, which is more, you have to learn more than mathematics, English, and I don't know, some other. So it's more which you can learn in school to be creative, to have like team spirit. You know what it's about to work in team. So you can learn so many things. And if they bring them, I saw a Montessori school over there as we walked by. You got all different types of school systems. So when you put it together and you bring them and you have a private school and you have 11 children there and good teachers, why not here? Why in Germany? Well, in Germany is everything all different culture, different all of this type and all of this stuff. So you have to research if the teachers are better or as equal as in Germany. You have to see. How is the teacher? How are the teachers? How is the system? What kind of topics they have to learn? Bring their personal development, or are they only learning stuff and bring it back and that's it? Yeah, we need intelligent.
So
smart
if
people.
I understand you, teachers have to go beyond just the curriculum of
Yeah,
teaching theological knowledge,
yeah,
theory knowledge,
yes,
but also they need to try to adapt other skills
yes,
to make them more smart,
yes,
intelligent, vibrant,
yeah,
to be able to impart the children
yeah,
to even live beyond their standard.
yeah, yeah,
Well, because I believe that a good teacher must make a good student.
yes, yeah.
Because every good teacher is proud when their students are actually performing very well
Yeah,
academically.
yes.
And so, viewers, this is the discussion, and so you can share your views, your opinions. If you know anything about the German education system, maybe you're a Ghanaian or you are from the continent of Africa and you are living in Germany and you know how their educational system works compared to the experiences you have you can let us know under the comment section. And also, if you're available to be interviewed, maybe via any of the online portals to also throw more light on these topics, we are very much available.